All right, folks, welcome back. First Lady Harmonic here. Going to be looking at a pair, um, EURAUD. I had posted this on my Facebook page a little bit earlier, but I wanted to do a different type of analysis, again, to always help you to appreciate how I'm looking at the markets and what various confluences am I choosing to see the markets in. As you can see from this chart here, I have my quarters theory already on the chart. I don't have it in its complete mode in that I do have the quarters theory itself, but then I have a little trick that I do as well to help me to appreciate where price is going. So looking at this chart from perspective, I told my other harmonics, but right now you clearly see this is a nice uptrend. We have the first part of the M, which hasn't been broken. We have a higher low, and then we have price right now is currently sitting at this level of resistance. It has tapped this resistance at least on 3 different occasions. There's been some resistance. Looking for some type of reversal pattern to give me indication that we would be going down, or are we going to continue up? So what I'm actually looking for is for price to come back maybe down to this area here and show me some kind of indication to retest this area here, or either retest this quarter point, or I think this area here, which is what I believe price is going to do. But I'm not going to try to predict the market. I'm just going to wait and see what the market does. This is a daily time frame, so it would require a bit more patience. Once price gets to my area on a daily time frame, this is when I will go down to a lower time frame for entries. But since my analysis is based off the high time frame, this is what I have to wait for. And so looking here, I'm not for sure if people are familiar with the market maker's method as far as a 3 or 4 level rise before a 3 or 4 level drop. And that is what I see here as I look at this market, that we have a low, a complete low, and then price started making higher lows and higher highs. So from this particular low here, if you're interested in the Elliot's wave, usually there's a 5 wave and then there's a 3 wave correction. So you have the 5 waves, which would be from the low. This would be my 1, this would be my 2, the 3, the third leg would be, well, the second to third leg would be the longest leg. We have the 4, and then you have a 5. So that works right in line with the market maker's method of a 3 level rise continued by the 3 level fall. So right now we're at our 5th level, and I would say that my ABC could probably be something A, B, C, and then we'll have a D right there, which would be a ABC D correction wave. But this possibility that price could continue up. So this is why right now we're in a crucial level. Looking at this vital level here, looking at what price is doing, it's actually falling. But if it makes a higher low, most likely we're going to get a push to continue up. And here's the reason why I'm saying that for this particular reference here. Let me just make this big again. So we have a potential shark pattern, not a potential shark, I'm sorry, a potential bearish crab pattern. We have a price that has basically, it's hit our 77, but it really was retesting the 61.8 and has reached our 78.6. So that invalidates the bearish Gartley, and it has continued to rise. So we have a possibility of price actually going to my 1618 area here, which I already had labeled out with my zone. So price could do something like this. Okay, so this is just an area of possibility. It depends on what price does once it gets back into this major quarter point here, or into my mid quarter point here. If it comes down here, makes a reversal pattern is going to continue up. We are going to continue to complete this pattern here. My B point was broken, but again, we're looking at a level of resistance that has been tested before. Price has come here and made a point of reaction. So the banks came here and they made this major move and so forth. Now we're back at that same area. We're going to see what the banks, the institutions, and hedge funds are going to do in this area here. So that's just one possibility. And the next possibility is that from a larger perspective, we could be looking at this move here. And so we have an X to A, and then we have a 886 B retracement with a pretty much a 100% or 80%, 86 C retracement. I'm not really concerned because right now it has not broken my X point, even though we are wicked, it's closing below. So I'm still considering this potential pattern to be valid. And so from an 886 perspective, I'm looking at this potential situation here. XA, B, C, D. Let's get my ABA for Fib confluence. AB back into A, looking for 200. Oh, there it is right there. So this is going to be my price reversal zone right here. We notice that the 618 is very close to a quarter point, so this is most likely where I would take my profit at. Price could overshoot down to the 200, so I'm looking to this area to see what price is going to do, if it's going to return back upwards. Once price gets here, I would chart out my take profits. Same thing with this here. So again, we're looking at two different possibilities of what price could be doing. We have finished our 5-pattern Elliot wave. We're looking for correction. So A, B, C. So most likely this pattern here, my deep crab actually looks like it could be the one that plays out. But again, looking at my major quarter points and seeing what price is going to do once it gets here. If it falls and gets here, then I will be able to determine what's going on. Once we drop below this B point here of my crab, it's more of a confirmation that we're probably going to be heading down to finish this deep crab here. Okay, so I hope you guys kind of understood a little bit of what my analysis is, how I see the market. Again, harmonics is a directional bias. It also gives you potential entries and exits. So of course, when price reaches up into this point here, I will be looking for it to fall down into at least the 1 or 2 take profits, and the same thing with my deep crab. But right now, we're just in an observation mode. Since it is a daily time frame, this could take probably a week to play out. It depends. So that's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed this little webinar and you got some nuggets out of it. If you have any questions, feel free to hit me up.